From the students of the Department of Meteorology and Atmospheric Science, here is your Penn State Campus Weather Service forecast.
Good morning. I'm Penn State student meteorologist Dominic Bentley, bringing you this week's weather. So looking outside right now at the Arboretum, beautiful park we have here at State College, we can see some really overcast conditions. Not much sky is being able to be seen. Temperatures remaining relatively cool. We can see it's about 41 degrees currently at the moment. It feels like a lot cooler than it actually is. So bundle up. You might be a little chilly if you step outside. Winds remaining relatively calm at the moment, but that's going to change as the day continues. Looking across at the Commonwealth, we're going to see that temperatures are remaining in the lower to mid 40s, with a few places like Scranton and Allentown being a little bit lower in the about 40s. And as we can see in Pittsburgh and Du Bois, we actually see a bit warmer, almost reaching to the mid to upper 40s. How does this compare to yesterday? We actually see quite a temperature change, especially in this western half, such as Du Bois and Pittsburgh, where we see almost 25 degrees change in temperature, whereas we go into Philly, it's quite a bit less of a change, where it's about only 8 degrees change. Going on into what can we expect for the rest of the week? Well, we see that it's going to kind of stay around the same temperature tomorrow, and going into Wednesday, it's going to drop quite significantly down to 40 degrees. And as we continue back up into the rest of the week, we're going to experience warmer and warmer temperatures until in the weekend, we're reaching almost into the 70s, which will be quite exciting. Now, looking at some wind speed, we see that Williamsport up here is actually experiencing these quite strong winds coming off of the coast, bringing some moist air, but quite strong. I would be very careful if I go outside with a hat. Well, the rest of the Commonwealth isn't experiencing as strong of winds. The southwestern half is experiencing somewhat slighter wind speeds. So let's look at the weather for currently. We see there's a slight bit of rain up here in the central PA. Maybe a few showers might be expected in this region as it moves through, whereas in the southeast area, we experience a lot stronger amounts of rain showers in the area. This area, you can expect a good bit more rain. Philly, bring out your umbrellas, but be careful. That wind might be strong. So what's causing this? We have this low pressure coming across and bringing precipitation to the entire eastern seaboard, where especially down here in Dixie Alley, like Mississippi and Alabama, they get strong amounts of rain compared to what we're experiencing. We're in the Great Lakes region, they're actually seeing quite a bit of snow coming down. So what can we expect for the rest of the week with precipitation? We see by tonight, the western half of the Commonwealth is going to experience a little bit of rain as the system moves eastward. And as we continue, we can see that on Wednesday, we're going to bring a little bit of precipitation to the southern Commonwealth, and there's going to be a chance of some snow flurries here on the western half into Wednesday evening. Now, as we'll continue, it'll be relatively calm until about Friday into Saturday night. We're going to have more precipitation start moving in on the western half, and that will kind of continue, and we'll see for the rest of the weekend. So how can we see this? With the low pressure that's just sitting over here in this northeast area, really bringing in that precipitation that we see for today. And as it continues through the week, we're going to see it move outward, and this high pressure is going to come in and just kind of settle over this region for most of the week until about the weekend, where we'll see that low pressure will come and move back in. So for today's weather, it's going to get up to 56. That's going to be wonderful. I'm excited about it, folks. I might pull out the shorts at this point. Clouds are going to start clearing up throughout the day. We're going to experience some windy conditions, about 10 to 15 miles an hour, with gusts reaching up to possibly 25 to 30. So careful if you want to experience that sun with a hat, it might go flying off. For tonight, about 36 degrees. It's going to cool off quite a bit. It's going to be a little chilly. Clouds are going to start moving back in, and winds are going to calm back down. For tomorrow, we can see it's going to maintain around the same temperature as what we saw today, with quite abundant sunshine, and it's not as strong, but still windy conditions that can be seen. Moving on for the rest of the week, for your 7-day forecast, we can see that it kind of alternates between cloudy conditions and sunny conditions up until about Friday. Going into the weekend, we're going to see showers start occurring Friday night and kind of maintaining itself throughout the weekend. So I wouldn't make any plans outside. It's going to be a little wet. But we can see temperatures are going to maintain about Upper 50s for Monday and Tuesday, drop back down into the 40s on Wednesday, and then warm right back up until the weekends. Well, thank you for joining us. This news brought to you by Dominic Bentley, and I hope you have a great week. Thank you.